2025 is almost over, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's been a pretty shitty year for me. Well, for most people. I mean, if I had to rank this year, I would place it, but just behind 2020. This year has really been bad for me, and I mean, there's some good to it, obviously. But yeah, let's discuss that, shall we? And if you're wondering where I'm at, I'm in this riverfront park, right next to Columbia. You can see a ship over yonder. MER, abbreviation for company or something. Cargo stocks are open. Weird. But anyways, never mind that. Let's discuss. But first things first, let's get the good out of the way. The first good thing about this year is I graduated. Yeah, hard to believe. But yeah, I graduated high school in June, and well, everyone graduates high school in June. Well, most people graduate high school in June. Why am I saying it like shocking? But yeah, and I also got my first part-time job over the summer. It was at this hardware store, and I mainly just stacked shelves, organized items, I was mainly a stalker. I didn't do any cashier stuff. But yeah, that was, for a first job, I mean, the people were nice. I'm not going to say which store I went to for obvious reasons, but yeah. And I also got my license this year. I've been waiting to get my license for a while, but now I got it, thankfully. And I got it around October. So yeah, for the most part, those were all the good things. Let's now move on to the bad things, which there are quite a few. First off, the California wildfires. Back in January and February, I mean, that may have been the worst forest fire I've ever seen. And keep in mind, I live in the Pacific Northwest. I experienced it. 5 years ago, we had probably the worst forest fires I've ever seen. I mean, ash was pouring on the cars. It was almost like St. Helens, almost, if I could experience. Sorry, there's this. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, yeah, I got a little bit of swag on my hand, bruh. You can't see it, it's mostly gone now, but yeah, I'm gonna go wash up. So yeah, now I got my hands washed up. The wildfires. I mean, it was hitting like, kind of like, not the Beverly Hills area, but I mean, I've never been to LA, but like, I mean, y'all seen Markiplier's video on how he was evacuated from his California home, right? Yeah, crazy shit. And next thing we have to discuss too is, and we all know this one, Charlie Kirk's assassination, which, I mean, even 3 months after his death, Charlie Kirk's death still shocks me. I mean, it's just, I mean, I didn't agree with Charlie politically. I mean, I never watched his videos. I mean, I never really get into political content since, I don't want to cause arguments or have any real controversies. But yeah, Charlie Kirk, I mean, he did not deserve to die for his views, honest to God. I mean, yeah, I mean, so many people celebrated his death on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I mean, y'all preach a lot of shit I don't agree with. But yet, you don't see me saying or being happy that one of y'all got killed. I mean, yeah, I lost a lot of, I mean, my faith in left-wing politics has always been a little low. I've always been center-right. Yeah, I know. I'm not really supposed to not advise to give away my political views, but generally speaking, I'm center-right. But yeah, Charlie did not deserve to die. And the final thing I hate most about this year, I had to put my dog down 2 months ago. Yeah, and the thing is, it wasn't really my dog, it was my parents' dog. Well, it was my dog too, it was a part of a family, and I didn't really care that much for him. His name was Flint. I mean, we had him since he was a puppy. And yeah, and over those 10 years, 11 actually, I mean, I saw him grow up. I saw his whole life. And this was during the move. He had like this rare form of cancer, which he died of. And yeah, it's just another member gone. It's just sad. Yeah, looking back, I loved him. I wish I could have done more for him. Yeah, it's just, yeah. I'm sorry, there's people over yonder on hoverboards. But yeah, so far, this year's been awful for me. It's just, so much bad shit has happened. It's been 2 years since my brother died. Yeah, my brother died. It's just, I don't really want to discuss it. I'm not going to discuss it, but yeah. And there are other family matters which I'm not going to discuss. And this is also probably the biggest feeling why I hate this year. Is because let's just say a family of mine did something really bad. But yeah. Out of the way, what are my plans for 2026? Now, one thing I want to do starting next year is, now that I'm out of high school and I'm no longer studying, and I know I've said this before, but for real, a New Year's resolution of mine is to be more consistent with my uploads. You know, generally speaking, generally I upload around 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. generally. Anywhere in that time slot, I'll generally have a video out by then. And another thing I want to do next year too is, and I'm talking with some job counselors right now. I'm going to try to get a job next year, which so far this year, another bad thing about this year is that I haven't really, after my hardware store internship ended, I haven't been able to find any work. So yeah, hopefully next year I'll have a job. And I will probably have a job next year, but yeah. And now let's move on to the second thing I want to do for the future of my channel. And I've already kind of started this. Make higher quality content. You know, I've already started using a new editing software a couple months ago, and not just that, but like, you know, do more of a variety of content. You know, like vlogs, maybe discussion of certain events, or you know, my opinion on something. You know, stuff like that. And finally, and now this is what I hope for. I mean, hopefully by the end of next year, I want to make it to either 50 or 100 subscribers. I know it's a bit of a stretch since, you know, most of y'all watching are friends of mine from high school, and yeah, but hopefully I'll make it to 50 or 100 to subscribe, or hopefully, maybe that's a bit of a far-fetched. Hopefully I'll make it to 50 subscribers by the end of next year. Anyways, that's all I wanted to discuss for now. Thank you all for watching. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe if you want to, don't subscribe if you don't want to. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, homies.